Hi, this is Snow White with my Bigfoot Diary Part 24. This covers May 2017. May 6th. We returned home from a 9-day vacation today. When I checked things around the house, there was nothing that I could say for sure was Bigfoot related that happened while we were gone. May 7th. We were coming down the driveway after our meeting at 12:28 p.m. and my husband noticed that there was something on the hay bales that stood up about halfway up the driveway. We saw that it was a deer antler. My husband said he thought he would have noticed it between the time that we got home yesterday and now because he always looks over there. We asked our boys if they'd put it there and they hadn't, so the only ones left would be someone who might have come here to go down in the woods for some reason while we were gone. But we have no way of knowing if there was anyone that would have left it. So our best guess is that it seems to be something that the Bigfoot would do. But to me, it's strange that they would put it as a gift there. But who knows? Maybe the reason that they would have left it there had something to do with us leaving in the car and being gone for so long and then returning in the car. Like they acknowledged that we'd been gone so long and it was a welcome back gift, maybe? I suppose that's possible. So the best I can do is say that it might be from the Bigfoot. I brought it in the house and put it on my dresser where they can see it, so if it was a gift, they'll know that I appreciated it. And something that makes me think that it could be a gift from the Bigfoot is that a few days before we left for vacation, my son and I took a walk in the woods looking for mushrooms. My son found and picked up 2 deer antlers that he found. So if the Bigfoot were watching us and saw this, then they might surmise that deer antlers would be a good gift. And I have a friend who just received a deer antler as a gift down in Kentucky, Wood Booger Farm. So that seems to be quite a coincidence. And this is the hay bales that it was on. And there it is. Now the next pictures were taken at a different time, but they show the same area where the antler was left, just to give you an overview of where it was. May 8th, beside the lilac bush. Okay, there's the lilac bush. My husband pointed this out to me, he just saw it. What are those even? What are those? They're all lined up and parallel to each other. They're not, it's those hollow type things. You know what I mean?
I do.
I don't know what they are.
Pokeberries.
Oh, pokeberries. Wonder why they're there. Interesting, huh? Right there where that limb was broke too. Not too long ago, maybe a couple months ago. And this. Okay. May 9th. I hadn't noticed anything different this morning before I went to work, but today at 4:47 p.m. I noticed a little seed on the railing in front of the dice. I don't know what kind of seed that it is, but it was round, kind of hard and brownish in color. It couldn't have gotten there from falling out of the tree or anything like that, so I'm guessing that it was a gift, especially since it is round and they just happened to put it in front of the dice, which has round dots on it. They also may have put it there to prevent it from rolling away. So you see it there in front of the dice, and it just struck me that it's round like those dots on the dice. So later in the day at 5:43, I went out to walk around a little bit and had a very big surprise waiting. On the gifting board at the woodpile, in the shell, was a marble that I had not put out for them or seen before. So this was a gift from them and not a return. That was very awesome. This is the third marble that they have gifted to me. It makes me wonder where they're getting them. The first one was completely clear. The second one was light blue, and this one was green. So 2 gifts in one day. Awesome. So there it is at 5:43. There's the marble. It's very pretty. May 10th. This morning the only thing moved on the porch was the girl doll. It was laying on the ground beside the porch. It seems like it must be a little significant that it was the only thing moved, but I'm not sure what it means. So as you can see, she's the only thing moved off the porch. Then when I walked around the side of the garage, I saw something else really weird. Last night as I walked around there, I saw this Y stick laying on the ground. It caught my attention, and I thought it looked like one that they might like, and I even almost picked it up, thinking that perhaps they'd put it there. But I didn't. Sometimes I tell myself that I'm reading too much into things, and that's what I did this time, and just left it there. But today I found it turned upside down and standing upright. So I think my intuition must have been running along the right lines last night. So here's the pictures of it. It's really odd. Just standing up there. There's just no way that happened naturally. It had to be stood up like that. Then later that evening at 7:30, I just heard the owl sound. I came out here to look at the yard because they just mowed. And I like to know what's in the yard and keep track of it in case sticks and stuff change. So I wanted to look since it's freshly mowed. And they put this here when they mowed to get it out of the way. So I was going to take a picture of it. We're standing right here. And from right down there in the woods, I heard that owl sound really loud. Coming from right down in there. We have heard this owl sound start out as an owl sound and then turn into a whoop. So we know that it isn't a real owl. May 17th. Back on the 13th, I set the Mancala board back up on the railing. For the last 3 days, it wasn't messed with. However, this morning, wow, they moved 2 of the pieces. So here's what happened. Okay, this is a good morning because I just got up and came out to check the porch, and it was 7 days yesterday since anything's happened, since they brought me that marble and seed. And I was getting worried, thinking, like I always do, oh, they left me or they don't like me anymore. But I came over to check everything, and I noticed this. How awesome is that? Okay, here's what happened. They put these 2 green game pieces in the 2 holes right here. Okay, there was 1 green one here and a green one here. So they moved them to the bottom two center holes in the game board. I think it's very interesting that they chose the green ones. I don't know if it's because they were first in line, or if they seem to have a preference for green, because if you remember back when they did this, messed with the board before, they took the two green pieces and put them down by the girl's head, which is the girl doll's head down here. So I am excited. They were here and they let me know they're here. Awesome. And a side note, we just cleaned up the yard all around the house last Saturday. So everything has changed. The wood used to lay out into the dirt, where you see it there. My husband cut it all up and stacked it, and I moved the gifting board, which used to sit over here at the edge of the yard, or at the edge of the dirt, and I put it over here. Okay, so everything was different, so we thought that might make them leery of coming up, because I don't think they like big changes like that. They like order. They like everything to kind of stay constant. That's one reason why I always keep these, get out of the shadow, keep the dolls out. That's always something there that represents us and them, and it's a constant. If you notice, the dirt is not disturbed. I raked that all, took the weeds out, raked it, so there's no footprints in it. So that tells me they either reached over and moved those game pieces, or they went up on the porch. So I'm thinking they came up on the porch, which isn't a stretch because I know they've done that many times. So I just wanted to add that in to explain what's going on. Also, I want to mention that nothing else was touched. Everything else is the same. They didn't even take that wrench. So it's interesting. There's one more thing I want to mention before I forget. Like I said, it was 7 days yesterday since they had done anything or been up, or let me know that they were here. And I realized that last night because I was thinking for some reason that it had been 9 days, but then I realized it was only 7 days, which gave me hope that they hadn't left or forgot me. And I thought, okay, 7 days, that's usually, I could probably expect something to happen. I was thinking about this while I was in bed. So I could probably expect something to happen during the night. So I had high hopes that when I got up, since it had been 7 days, because a lot of times before around 7 days is when they do something to let me know they're here or whatever. So I am elated that they put those green marbles in the holes and let me know that they're here. May 19th. The fox got out yesterday, so I'm going to move the dolls in the cars up to the railing to make sure that he doesn't move them around. They are out of his reach there, and I was thinking about moving the dolls up there anyway, so I also put the puppy on the wood pile so it's out of his reach too. I'll keep it like this at least until they get the fence fixed and he can't get out, so I don't want any doubts about what is moving things, so this is the new setup. Everything's up on the railing. And the puppy's up on the wood pile. Right at the end. Hi, honey. It's okay. Come here. Do you want a hot dog? Huh? Do you want a hot dog? Here you go. He's coming right up to me at the back porch this morning. Sunrise sure is pretty this morning. Honey, you gonna walk around the house with me? Come on. Come on, let's walk around the house. You coming? Come on. That was just a bird. Don't be scared. Guess we might have a pet fox because it got out and she can't. There's too many holes around the bottom of the fence to keep it in. Oh, something was digging. I wonder if that was the fox. What are you digging? There's holes right there. You coming? No, going back on the porch. Oh Lord, we may have a pet. May 20th. Today we're going to the Ohio Bigfoot Conference. We're excited to see some of the people that we've gotten to know over the internet and phone. But what really made my day was what I saw when I checked the porch. I just came out to check the porch. Wasn't really expecting anything because it rained and stormed and stuff last night. But this is so awesome. Okay. That little yellow rubber duck, or whatever you want to call it. That's a gift. Never seen it before. And notice they put it in the spot where they put things sometimes and return things. And you see the little, this thing right here? Okay. I got that when we were on vacation. And I've had it out since then. So, probably, going on, well, somewhere between 2 and 3 weeks. But I had it here last night. And this is a magnetized bowl. So it was sticking to it. So apparently they tried to take it. Or they did take it and stretched it out and broke it. So they gave me a gift and put the broken little thing here. Oh, and it's in 2 pieces. They broke it. They must be feeling bad that they broke it. And they gave me a gift. Aww. Look at the dirt on it. I wonder if that's from their little fingers. I think the fingers are so dirty from what I've seen. Oh, that's so awesome. I'm gonna have to tell them thank you and stuff. Thank you. I love it. That's so nice. I go over here and do it on the other side of the house because the one time where they kind of talked to me basically was over here. So I don't know where they are. So I like to go to both sides and tell them thank you. Thank you for the gift. I love it. That was so nice. And don't worry about that. That's okay. Don't worry about it. Thank you guys. I always make sure I do that when they give me a gift. Like I said, I've never seen this before. I don't know where they got it. So it's 100% a gift. There's a little, I just noticed this. Is that, oh my gosh, there's a blue rubber band around its neck. Huh. Well, poor things. Thought they broke it. Well, they did break it. Oh, they're so sweet. Well, this was a good morning. Okay. Guess that'll do it. Don't see anything else different. At the conference, I was surprised and honored to be named as one of the local LTWs, which is long-term witnesses, in Tom Powell's presentation. Okay, I woke up this morning. This is Sunday, May 21st. I woke up this morning with a massive migraine, so I've been in and out of bed all day because I had to take medicine to get rid of it. But I just got up from my second nap where I laid down, and I got to this point and saw that yes, they've been up while I was sleeping. And I didn't think they would come up because it's been raining and storming and stuff. Or at least raining really hard. But I got to this point and saw it, so I went back in and got my camera. And they brought that metallic, or not metallic, magnetized bowl over here and put it on the grill upside down again. It was right over there. Oh, I just realized. There was a wrench laying right here. There's a wrench laying right here. The magnetized bowl was right here. They took the wrench. I thought they haven't touched it for days and days and days. I thought they probably weren't interested anymore. Oh no, oh, okay, never mind. I thought they did something else. But anyways, they put this over here. So, first of all, it's wet, so I doubt if I can get prints off of it. Yep, they just brought it over and turned it upside down, which I have no idea why they do that. Perhaps they like to see that that doesn't come out. So cool, and look what's, oh, he's back. I think we got a pet fox now. They did get him back in the fence, but apparently he got out. So, they came up on the porch, but I don't see, it's just so wet. I don't even know how grass would hold prints. I don't want to look anyways. But yep, they took the wrench. It was laying right beside that magnetized bowl. Don't see anything else. That looks the same. That's the same. There's nothing in the food basket. Alright, well that's really cool. They were up. Took something and let me know they were here. Oh, and there's a little rabbit. If the fox would go get it. Oh my goodness. That wouldn't be good. Hey honey. Is he my new buddy? Huh? Is he sniffing my leg? He's a little jittery. Oh boy, there he goes, after the rabbit. Oh, kind of hope he doesn't get it. Suppose he's got to eat too, though. There's a cow. Just heard a snort or something. I think it was, yeah, there's the cows. That was different. Okay. Did you miss the rabbit? Huh? Did you let it go? Okay, so I'll say goodbye now. Later on, Jim came and got me to show me something over at his truck. Huh, that's interesting. So this wrench that they took from the porch is on your truck.
That's the porch wrench, or is that another wrench that they've taken from me?
That looks like the one that was out there. Huh.
See, I didn't touch it. See, I did good.
Good boy, good boy. That's pretty interesting. I wonder why they did that. Huh. Maybe they're saying, hey, we know this is yours or something.
I don't know.
Except it ain't. It's not yours. It's one I put out for them.
That's what I'm asking you. Is that one they took from the porch, or?
That's definitely one that I bought because they say that Pittsburgh on them.
But is that an old one, or is that the one they took today?
It has to be the one that they took today because they brought the other two back that they had. They brought the rest of them back. So that's pretty. When did they do this? It had to be while I was taking my nap.
And if it was while you was taking your nap, I was right there on the couch.
Good Lord.
I never came outside.
So you were sitting right there in that window at the left.
If that's a wrench that you just put out.
It is.
Well, I never came outside, but I was right there, right there. I never left the couch.
That's crazy.
Hi, buddy. New pet.
Yeah, I guess we got a fox pet now.
Hi, buddy. What you doing, huh? What's going on, huh?
I don't think we live in an ordinary place, babe.
No, I don't think so either.
Crazy
What are you
place.
gonna do with the wrench? I gotta go to work tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I don't even know what to do. I've never had this situation. Let me think on it. Okay, we're trying to figure out what to do with this. I'm thinking that since it's on, they put it on my husband's truck, that it's meant for him to find. So I want you to take it. I want you to take it.
It's
Tell him
your
thank you.
wrench. I'm not gonna tell him thank
They
you.
don't know whose wrench it is. They don't know I bought those.
I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna tell him thank you. I'm sorry.
Why?
No.
Babe, that's not very good. Okay. I'm going to tell him. I'm having to use my camera on my phone because I'm downloading videos right now. So, hey guys, we found the wrench. My husband likes it. Since you put it on the truck. That's pretty cool. Thanks. Here, hon. There's your wrench. I think that was meant for you. Go ahead and put it in the garage. Go ahead, put it in the, take it to the garage.
Well, the garage is probably locked. At least I hope it is.
Well, let me go unlock it. I'm just gonna... Bring it in. Put it in your tools. Good job. Yay! Okay, I just wanted to make a recording to explain that we've been discussing the wrench being taken from here on the railing and put on my husband's truck. What I think it means is perhaps they're feeling bad about taking all his tools all the time, so they took it and they put it on his truck for him to find, for him to have. It definitely had meaning that it was on his truck. So, in my opinion, they wanted him to find it and for him to have it. So that's what I think that was all about. That means my husband was sitting right here on the couch the whole time. And there's windows behind the couch. And there's his truck. And that's where they put the wrench. But from where he's sitting, he can't see the truck. I'm sitting on the side next to the window, and this is the view. So I'm thinking they would have had to have walked around this side of the house for him to not see him. Put it there. That's interesting. They keep doing stuff right under our noses like that. May 22nd. It's evening and the owl sound. Audio boosted and trimmed. The original sounds went on for about 3 minutes.
The owl sound has started.
Okay, it's Tuesday, 3:34. I just got home from work. And at first I thought nothing was changed on the porch since this morning. Then I noticed this. Sometimes they do the most subtle things. It's so funny that, okay, this basket was beside, oh my goodness, it was like this, beside that screw, and they took it and put oh my goodness, they put the basket over top of it anyways. They are so funny. So I had it in there like that, and that bowl's magnetic, like I said before. So they seem to be a little fascinated with that magnetic bowl. So they took that and put it over top of that right in the middle. Pretty funny. Guess they were letting me know they were here today. Oh my gosh, and then there's this. That little bunny was laying on the porch. Last time I saw it, right there on the porch, because I brought it out for the fox to play with, to give him something to mess with. So last I knew, it was on the porch. So unless my husband put it there, and I'm going to ask him when he gets home. Or actually I'll probably text him and ask him. But look, it's right dead center in my chair. That's where they seem to like to put stuff. Okay, so I found out nobody else messed with this, so apparently while I was at work, they came up to the back porch and the front porch. I'm trying to figure out why they put that on my chair, unless they know it's mine. I put it out for them before. They never took it. So anyhow, they must know it's mine and thought, well, that's hers, I'll put it on her chair. Apparently it being on the porch wasn't quite the way it should be. Okay, I don't know. It's interesting. Okay, it is Wednesday, May 24th, 6:21 a.m. I got up, ate my breakfast, and came out to check the porch. Again, at first I thought nothing happened because all this stuff looks the same at first glance. Then I walked over here and saw that they did it again. They did this yesterday and again today. See, let's see if I can try to show where that screw, well, bolt, I don't know what you call it. I think it's a bolt. But I'm trying to show it in there. It's right inside. Yeah, there you can see it. So last night, again, the basket was turned over, like right side up, and beside the bolt. So they took it, put the screw in the middle, put the bolt in the middle, and turned the basket upside down over it like a cover. I wonder why they keep doing this. Is it a game? Are they like... I mean, when I took it apart, it was hard to... I mean, because it's magnetic, the bolt flopped out and, you know, it's hard to maneuver it. So I wonder if they do it as a game just to do it, or... I have no idea. But when I talk about them liking things with patterns and symmetry and stuff, I'm talking about stuff like this. Because they gave me a sink strainer like this. This is bigger than the one they gave me, if you look back at my videos. But I think they really like things like this that have patterns and order. And it's kind of pretty. And I have to say, this magnetic bull seems to have really captured their interest. So, guess that's it for this morning. Okay, I used both hands. And I put it back pretty much the way it was. So we'll see if anything happens again. And just as a side note, a matter of interest, there's a bag of game pieces and dominoes and dice here. They haven't messed with that. These 7 rocks or pieces of glass have been out for a long time. I can't remember when I put them all out. But they have not been touched. They didn't take them. They haven't messed with the game, the Mancala game, again, yet. The dice been the same, and the dolls and cars are the same. And come around the side of the house. The dog hasn't been messed with, the stuffed puppy. That ring has been out here for days. It hasn't been messed with. I put the owl out last night. It wasn't messed with. Now that ball was leaning, like resting up against the log in the gifting board, and it's moved a little bit. I don't know if they did that or if it just happened. So that's all that's happened with this stuff in the basket. Empty. I might put a piece of fruit in there. Actually, I think I'll go get a banana or something right now and put in there. Okay, I checked the porch last night before I went to bed. When I came out here to check things, this is a first. The Mancala board is on the ground, upside down. All of the game pieces are out of it, laying on the ground. And the 7 rocks that I had there, 3 of them are on the ground. One is there, it's the red one. One is there, it is yellow, I believe, or green, can't remember. Can't tell from there because of where the background is behind it. And let's see, yes, and right there is the 3rd piece of glass. So the glass is in those 2 places and there. Now, I think it would be impossible from the position that these were laying in, because there was some in between, and these 4 were not disturbed at all, as far as I can tell. I'll have to take a look again, but I don't think so. But just those 3 pieces were taken off the railing, and now they're on the ground. I don't know what this is all about. Like I said, this has never happened before, so I'm going to go around and pick everything up. And like I said, none of this stuff was disturbed at all. None of that. And none of this. And they've been messing with that magnetized bowl. So, also nothing over here was messed with. All of the stuff's still the same. So, let's see. Oh my. Yep, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this all up and put things back where it was. Because this is all muddy, I'm going to have to wipe it off. And so that's what's happened this morning. Okay, so I found all the game pieces. They're all counted for, and that means they didn't take any of them. The 3 pieces of glass, I found them, brought them in, I washed everything off. And I don't know why that was on the ground. It's never been on the ground before and all messed up. So I don't know if a little one came up, maybe, was playing with them. Or maybe one of them accidentally knocked it off. So anyways, it's been raining for days and days and days. So I'm going to just keep this inside for now till it quits raining, because it's wood and I don't want it to get any more messed up than it already is. So I am going to put the pieces of glass back out. And I might put the game pieces out. Just keep the board in for now. Okay. Okay, somebody was up last night and made a bit of a mess again. One of the dice is on the porch, and pretty much almost everything is moved. This is moved this way. That was turned over because I remember the flat shiny side was up. This is moved. There's one of them down there on the ground. Those are pretty much all moved. The other two dice are moved. They were all with the one facing up, so that one's been, whoops, that one's been moved in, flipped over. The car's hanging off the edge. So, yesterday was a mess too. So what I'm wondering is if it's a new one that's coming up. Maybe a little one, a young one. Wonder if they had a baby or something and it's just not coming up. It's almost like it's a young one just kind of messing around. Because there used to be times when this all first started where things would get messed up like this and things would be on the porch and it'd be like something, one of them had been just kind of playing. So I'm wondering if this is maybe a new one, maybe a new little one. So that's interesting. Still nothing in the mud. So they must be coming up on the porch, which I figured they were. That way they wouldn't leave prints. So, wait, I'm gonna go check around the side, see if anything happened. Yeah! Something happened. The dog's on the ground, little stuffed puppy. It was sitting right there. That's funny. It has to be a little one, I'm guessing. See if there's any marks on it or anything. Hard to tell with it being all raining and stuff. It was face down. Now, oh, that stick's moved too. Not a stick, little board. See, it's turned over and it was right there. I'm pretty sure. I have to go back and check to see if that was moved last night or if it was moved before. But Better look around here for prints better. There's something. Don't know what that is. Just up here. So I can look better. Kind of looks like it could be a foot shape. I'm not sure. Pretty deep. It's about an inch deep at least. I don't know. Okay, well that was interesting. That stuff's not moved. Banana's still there. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe a little one. It'll be interesting to pay attention to that from now on. Okay, I gotta go to work. I'm gonna take some pictures and put everything back, see if anything happens while I'm at work. Okay, this is Saturday, May 27th, 6:26 a.m. It looks like that my same little visitor, I'm assuming little, is back. Same visitor anyways, because things are messed up. Very much like they've been the last 2 mornings. First thing, there is that little gold rock on the porch. It's interesting that I believe there's been a rock on the porch now the last 2 mornings. At least. I have to look back. And I found this interesting. A lot interesting. First of all, the white guy on the right moved and turned over. The one was facing up like the rest. All these dolls are moved. This is how I left it. Okay. And this is how it is this morning. And the man doll down there on the ground. He was sitting there in the empty spot. The game pieces are moved a little bit. The rocks are messed up. That wasn't touched. I see no footprints in the dirt. Apparently they're coming up on the porch and doing this stuff. I think. And it's been nothing but rain, 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 rain. Had a break yesterday, but back to it today. So the only other thing I noticed it was different was the dog again. Was sitting up there on those 2 logs, and now it's laying on down, face down. So that's everything that's different. If it does stop raining, this could prove to be an interesting day. So, if anything else happens, I'll let you know. Later in the day at around 3 p.m., I took a walk down into the east side of the property. I was down there for at least a couple hours. I'm going to show you a few highlights from the walk, but it's the end that I really want you to see and that has the most to do with this diary entry. I can't say for sure because this could be where the cows slid, but kind of thought I could see toes, so I'm going to record it. Toes right up there. And it has a general foot shape, so I'm going to measure it real quick. Okay, depending on if the toes start up there or there, if that's a footprint, that is. If those toes start all the way up there, it's 19 inches, and if they start back right there, that makes it about 16 or 17 inches. Now, I know I've seen 16 to 17 inch prints a lot of times, so, but there's also the possibility that, because the last time I was down here, there was a 19 inch possible prints too, so I'm not sure. I'm going to look around some more. I'm making my way up to the X above the barn that has that bone at the top, and I just noticed this bone. Something's been chewing on it. Doesn't look like something with little teeth either. I don't know. I'm gonna walk around on this hill, and I've got my phone camera running, recording behind me most of the time. Zoom back out. Sorry about that. Too many things in my hands. This is so awesome up in here. That whole hill is kind of cleared out. Yep, the bone's still, but I was saying the bone is still there. Pretty cool. That really fascinates me. I just wanted to mention this too. That's the X or asterisk or whatever with the bone up in the tree. And right over here is a giant tree that my friend Wood Booger Farm thinks may be a sentry post. Oh, that looks like a leaner for sure. Wow. The top of it is forked. Definitely didn't grow there. And I don't see where it would have fallen from, so I'm pretty sure that's meant to be a lean. I don't remember it last time I was here either. Just up from the X. And then right across from the big huge tree. That tree is huge. Right there'd be a wonderful spot to sit. Right there'd be another great place. That has to be like 5 feet through, at least. My God, that's huge. And there's another wonderful spot to sit. I think my friend over at Woodbooger Farm may be correct about this. Oh my gosh, it looks even wider from this point. There's view. Whoa. Cool as heck. Oh my goodness, what a tree. So I'm gonna go. Something's been digging there. Oh, okay, I gotta go. Hold on. There's the tree. Something has been sitting right there. Don't know what. But the grass is all matted down. Oh boy. This is an area I haven't explored much, but it's getting so thick. I don't know if I can get through it. I'm gonna have to go back out. I'll turn this off. I walked back up and out of the woods and made my way through the back field until I reached the locust grove that is just behind our backyard. That's where I noticed that something large had been walking there not very long before I reached that spot. Okay, I noticed that tramp down area right there. Okay, thought, because I didn't come this way. And then, right here, a big smashed down spot that's the shape of a foot. I'm gonna measure it. Well, about 16 inches. Definitely no cows in here. This is right behind the house. And right beside this grove of locust trees. So anyways, it would be a right foot. That would be the big toe. Comes around like this. Should be another. That's flattened down. Doesn't look quite as much like a foot. They might have went in there though. I think they go in there. But I gotta get home. Flies are horrible. There's something stepped there. Maybe right there. Maybe right there. Like I said, this is right behind our house. Looks like something may have walked right there. That was a trip. Oh my goodness, I just walked from back there. I walked by the porch and I thought, oh darn it, nothing happened. While I was on my walk, the banana's still there, the owl's still there, the puppy's still there, and then I noticed this. Laying on the basketball. Oh my gosh. I don't know if they got that from the garage. I don't know if that was Jim's or if that's just a gift. I'm gonna have to ask Jim. Wow. That is awesome. They were up here while I was on my walk. Look around for footprints. See, he just mowed. Maybe that's what I was seeing coming, the footprints back there. Coming through the, that might be how they come. Right back in there. I thought that for a while anyways. Awesome. Okay, I'm going to shut this off, take a couple pictures, and then go in and ask Jim. Is that yours?
That's mine.
Well, there you go. You must have got it from the garage.
From when it was open today.
I don't know.
I'll go on it.
They brought it back. They put it on the basketball.
Why?
How funny is that? I don't know. Let me see it. Dirt on it. Well, there you go, honey.
Thanks.
We came out to grill some steaks for supper, and I just noticed that they did it again. The little metal baskets covering up the bolt, just like the other two times. I'm not sure, but I think this had to happen since I got back from my walk. I'm going to have to look back on the video and see if I can see it or not. But that's pretty crazy. I'm thinking it happened since I got back from my walk. Okay, now that I'm thinking about it, I think when I came back from my walk, there was water in here, and I think I emptied it out. So I'm pretty sure that this happened since I got back, since I remembered that. Pretty awesome. I want to take a minute here to talk about this tire gauge being returned on top of the basketball. I really got to thinking about this, and I've been wondering, is it possible that they see the similarities between the basketball and a tire? For one thing, the basketball's round, it's made of rubber, it's got air in it, and it has tread on it. So, do they see these similarities? And did they want me to know that they see the similarities? And perhaps they have observed someone using a tire gauge on a tire and or on a basketball. So I don't know. It's just it's really got me wondering. So what do you think? Is it possible? Okay, this is Monday, May 29th, and it is, let's see what time it is, 5:57 p.m. I took a walk at somewhere like 11:20, something like that this morning, and I checked everything. Everything was the same. I've been checking on it all day. I just came out to check one more time, and the ring that has been there, it's a cat, is gone. So I think sometime, probably within the last few hours, they came up and took that ring. I've looked around this dump for it, and I don't see it anywhere. So just when I thought they weren't interested in it, because it's been out here for a long time, they took it. So I'm going to look around a little more and make sure, but I don't think it's here. Okay, I went to work today. Before I went, I checked the porch, and nothing was changed overnight. It's now, let's see, 5:18 p.m. I just came back here to check things, and wow, yeah, they were here and they were busy. First of all, they turned the magnetic bowl upside down, and they took this rock, the gold toned rock that was here, and they put it on the bowl. And they took the two green game pieces that were here, and they moved them to the edge of the railing, like they separated them out. Now that's interesting because they keep doing things with the green ones. Like they took the green ones and they put them beside the girl doll's head one time. If you go back and look at stuff. Now, also, the girl doll was on the railing. Now she's partly hanging off. The truck is partly off. The man doll and the car are on the ground. And all three dice are on the ground too. Okay, so I'm going to go around the side of the, oops, I'm going to go around the side and see if anything happened over here. Doesn't look like it. Everything's the same. So, don't know what that's all about. I had a friend suggest that perhaps this is meant to show that they are taller than me. So, that's a pretty good possibility. Okay. They keep turning that bowl upside down, the magnetic bowl. Why did they put the gold rock on it? And why did they move the two green game pieces back to the edge of the railing? Okay, I'm going to go around and I'm going to see what's under here. Okay, just the normal, just normal. Oh, they kill me. They kill me so much sometimes. The things that they do. Wow. Okay.